Crushed is something that I imagine a lot of children can relate to. It's the second segment of the ninth episode of the sixth season of Arthur. And actually, I don't think I could ever relate to this because I don't think I ever had a babysitter, at least not somebody who was not known to me. To be honest, I don't think it's that common in the UK to have random teenagers babysitting your children. It definitely seems to be more of a thing in America. But regardless of that, it's an enjoyable episode. Arthur and DW get a new babysitter called Sally, and she and Arthur really hit it off because they start playing video games, and she's really good at it. She gets a really high score. I think they get to a level 12 together, and Arthur's enamoured of this babysitter. And unfortunately, he becomes crushed because she ends up bringing over her boyfriend at one point. And obviously Arthur is devastated. And it's not so much that he thinks he could start dating this babysitter who's much older than him, but it's the fact that he's obviously going to be competing for her attention. He wanted one-on-one time with her to play these video games and to have a special connection. And I think he felt a little bit heartbroken by that. Now, I'm not saying babysitters shouldn't bring their boyfriends over when they're babysitting, because I imagine it's a very boring job once the children have gone to bed and you just have to kind of sit there. Although maybe not so much in today's age of on-demand streaming, but at the same time, it's worth remembering that the people you bring into that child's life can impact them. And actually, the child might look up to you a lot more than you think, and that's certainly the case with Arthur and Sally. I thought it was quite cute. It took a direction that I wasn't expecting, particularly with Buster. I hadn't seen that coming. So I rather enjoyed it. I thought it was a well-written narrative. There are some episodes of Arthur that have really important morals or messages. That's not so much the case here, but there's definitely an element of relatability for some children. Maybe even if it's not with a babysitter, you might just have a friend who you're crushing on, or an older, somebody who's known to the family and they're slightly older, and then you think that you're going to spend forever playing video games with them, but then they have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Definitely something that some people can relate to. Not really a big moral or message issue, but still enjoyable. Very well written and developed, and not a bad episode at all.